Okay, welcome to Young Minds Prep channel, physics channel. The 46th question in units and measurement lesson is the dimensions of critical velocity of a liquid flowing through a tube are expressed as eta power x, density power y, radius power z, where eta, rho and r are the coefficient of viscosity of liquid, density of the liquid and radius of tube respectively. Then the value of x, comma, y and z are given by. This is the question asked in 2015 NEET examination. Okay, now we see the solution of this question. What is that? The dimensions of critical velocity. That means the critical velocity we see is depends on what is that? Coefficient of viscosity power x times, density power y times, radius of the tube power z times. So the dimension formula of given physical quantities are what is that? We see critical velocity L t power minus 1, isn't it? Next, eta is equal to what? Coefficient of viscosity. Okay, from Newton's law of viscous formula, okay, what is that? Coefficient of viscosity is equal to F by force by area, okay, into velocity gradient delta V by delta x. Okay, therefore eta is equal to F m L t power minus 2 by L square, area L square. What is this? This is what? Velocity L t power minus 1 by length. So this L is cancelled. The remaining m L power minus 1. When this L square go to the numerator, L power minus 2. That means 1 already L power 1 is there. That means L power 1 minus 2 minus 1. And t power minus 1. Why? Because this t power minus 1 go to the numerator. Minus 2 plus 1 equal to what? T power minus 1. So this is the dimension formula of coefficient of viscosity. Next, what is that? R is equal to what? Radius of the tube. Radius of the tube of flow, which is equal to only L. Okay. Now write the dimension formulas LHS as well as RHS physical quantities. What is that? We see the critical velocity. What is that? L t power minus 1 is equal to coefficient of viscosity. What is that? M L power minus 1 t power minus 1 power x. Next, density power y. What is the density? Okay, density, mass by volume, isn't it? That means m L power minus 3, isn't it? Density is equal to what? Mass by volume. Mass is equal to m, volume is equal to L cube, isn't it? Power y into radius. Radius is equal to what? L power z. Okay, expand this thing. L t power minus 1 equal to m power x, isn't it? M power y only. That means m power x plus y. Next, L power minus x minus 3y. What is that? Plus z. Next, t power minus x only, isn't it? T power minus x. There is no time term involved in density as well as radius. Okay. Now compare the powers of length, mass and time on both sides. Okay. Now compare the powers of mass on both sides. Then what you get? There is no mass term involved in LHS side. That means 0, m power 0. That means 0 is equal to what? X plus y. This is equation 1, isn't it? Now compare powers of length on both sides. Then what happened? L power 1 is there. So in LHS side 1 is there, L power 1. In RHS side minus x minus 3y plus z. This is equation 2. Next, compare powers of time on both sides. Then what happened? In RHS side minus 1 is there, isn't it? That means minus 1 is equal to, what is that? Minus x. This is equation 3, isn't it? Therefore, from equation 3, what do you get? X is equal to 1, isn't it? Okay, substitute x is equal to 1 on equation 1. What happened? That implies 0 is equal to 1 plus y. That implies y is equal to what? Minus 1. Okay, now substitute x is equal to 1 comma y is equal to minus 1 on equation 2. Therefore, from equation 2, what happened? 1 is equal to x is equal to what? Minus 1. That means minus 1 minus 3 into y. Y is equal to what? Minus 1 plus z. That implies 1 is equal to minus 1. What is that? Minus 3. Minus into minus plus 3 plus z. That implies z is equal to, what is that? Minus 1. Therefore, x is equal to what? X is equal to 1 comma y is equal to minus 1 comma z is equal to minus 1. This is the required values of x, y and z after solving the 3 quadratic equations obtained by comparing the powers of mass, length and time on both sides of this given equation in the question. Okay, thank you.